Well, hi there. It's Frank Webb with the next in the Business Clarity series, taking your business to the next level, clarifying your business thinking. We're currently sitting in COVID, as you can see, COVID beard, COVID hair, and I'm sure for everyone it's a pretty difficult time. For me, before COVID, life was looking pretty damn exciting. I was off to Morocco, having a great time, traveling around, having a terrific time, hanging out with some great people, family, having a terrific time, and traveling and doing all of those things that you really wanted to do and going to all those wonderful places where you wanted to go, and hanging out with my boys, going to whiskey tastings, the World Wide Webs, and having a great time. And really, Anne and I were just really enjoying life. Then life with COVID, the Cumberland reality. And this is where we're living at the moment, which is a bit of a nightmare. But it's Zoom meetings, catching up with friends, working with colleagues, talking with respected elders, spending time with drinks with friends on Friday, and catching up with other people for projects that you've got going on, and bigger projects, and getting together with networking groups that you work with, and of course having time with the family and saving a fortune on airfares because we're doing it all by Zoom. So if this is what your life is at the moment, what's your business look like? This could be a bit scary, but maybe it looks like this. But then again, maybe it doesn't. Maybe this more reflects your business. But the big challenge that we have at the moment is that we can't do anything with it. It's stationary. The business is stagnating. It's sitting there. And what can you do with a stationary car? This is the big challenge that everyone's facing at the moment. So what can you do with a stationary car? You can give it a clean and you can service it. This is an opportunity for you to work on your business, not in your business, because time is the only thing you've got at the moment. So spend it wisely. And what will you do with it? Waste it? Spend it on? Or invest it? Because if we're lucky, this won't happen again. And this time that you've got now, look on it as bonus time. What can you do to work on your business, not in your business? So there's lots of distractions that will chew up your time. There's Netflix, there's YouTube, Prime, Facebook, conspiracy theories, and of course stupid posts on WhatsApp. All these things are huge distractions. So what do you need to do at the moment? Prepare a list. Get into it. How is the workshop? Not just the one around you. You can see my workshop behind me. It's my books. And it's not neat and tidy like those ones that you see behind people that are space savers. That's a real working library. So what do? Get stuck into it. And when we've got that list, you say, right, what are your priorities? What are the things that you need to work on in your business? And the number one thing is organising all this so that you can get stuck into it. Because we all get the same number of hours in a day, but some people do a lot more. So how do we do that? Well, number one thing is to get goals, because goals are like RAS, reticular activating system. They're like heat-seeking missiles for your brain, because life goes like this. Unfortunately, when it's looking really good, we have unreal expectations and we think it's all going to be pots of gold. And when it's going downhill, we think we're all going to die and it's just going to be the end of the world. So what do we need to do? My suggestion is, and what I've found that really works, is to have good goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-framed and challenging goals. And then get out there and go for it. And how do you go for it? You do it a plan, right? Not a 12-month budget. You do 120-day goal sets and plan those goal sets out. Where do you want to be in the next 120 days? What do you want to get and see as a result of achieving that particular goal? How is it going to work? So each year, you've knocked over 3 goal sets. That's fantastic. Then you're on the next one. So how do you set your 4th goal set? And all of those goal sets are recording what you've done and what you've achieved. And how do you do that on a day-to-day basis? I'd like to introduce you to this. This is a default diary. A default diary is a way for you to look at the week and look at it the way it lays out. Breaks up into 30-minute cycles, and you can plot in those cycles what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and how you're going to do it. And this is really critical. Otherwise, all those other things will chew up all that time. So, here we go. What's it look like? It looks like this. This is a completed default diary to give you an idea of a layout. This is lunch, and you stop for lunch. You don't work through lunch. This is a planning session at the end of the day. Those two parts are really important in your day. That planning session there is where you plan what you're going to do for the next day. This is where you stop and have lunch. And these here are times when you're working with your colleagues or your clients, and you're really focusing on the stuff that your business does. This here, these are times when you work on your business, and they're dedicated for those things that require a lot of brain power and a lot of thought. And these here, these gold bits, they're times when you might have lunch with your colleagues or catch up for meetings in the evening with people, and special time where you catch up with friends and you book in family calls. Don't lose touch with your family. And here, this is stuff where you work with your networking groups or people that you work with on a regular basis and meet on a regular basis. So getting this structure in place means that what you end up with is you end up with your life laid out, and you say, well, I don't like my life structured. Well, if it's not structured, all those distractions will just chew up the time, and you'll come out the end and you'll be in all sorts of strife, and you'll waste this fantastic time. This is bonus time. Don't look on it as something that's going to destroy you. It'll just make you fitter. So get your business fitter, get your business stronger, and work on your business, not in your business. So doing all this, what do we do next? Be kind to yourself. And this is really critical, because at times like this, you can really beat yourself up. You're not getting customers. Business isn't going the way it should be. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your old customers. Be kind to them and talk to them and find out how they're going. Really important. So focus on what you can control. That's the key. Make a list and work on your default diary and stay structured.